No. Look, Doc, I just got here, okay? Jennifer's here. We're gonna take the new truck for a spin.
Oh, no. You and Jennifer both turn out fine. It's your kids, Marty. Something's got to be done about your kids.
You're watching Today I Grew Up.
The box itself is really nice. I love the USA Today. Youth jailed Martin McFly Jr. arrested for theft. This is very true to the movie when Doc comes to Marty and says, "Your kids, Marty, something must be done about your kids." This one's funny right here. Cholesterol, maybe cancer cure. That's funny. And 35 years anniversary, of course, celebration. Back to the Future 2 logo with the lightning strike. And here it says Ultimate Doc Brown. Love the Back to the Future 2 logo on the back. Ultimate Doc Brown figure. And all these are the same. If you want to read that, pause it. And then here's some really great artwork of Doc Brown with his futuristic shades and his clear invisible tie. With his briefcase with all the money that he can use when he time travels with. Although we don't see this edition of Doc opening the briefcase, we knew he traveled with this because he needs money when he travels through time. And then here with his briefcase, and I love that Christopher Lloyd smile like, "How do I look? My skin just got rejuvenated." Includes briefcase, binoculars, newspaper, and interchangeable heads and hands. The 35th anniversary collection, I have all of these that I've been reviewing. If you guys missed out on this review, please check my Back to the Future playlist. Also, Griff Tannen 2015 edition. He is not released yet. We're waiting for him to come out, so really excited for that one. One of the best features of these boxes is they have a nice display window. Love that you can open up these Neca boxes. Look at that artwork, really nice. Doc in the alleyway there when he arrives in 2015. Doc Brown in this edition has 2 additional head sculpts, which is nice. And the other one, we only got 1 additional head sculpt. That's awesome to get more Doc Brown head sculpts. Looking great in there. It comes with a lot of great accessories. Let's open them up. Now the insert of the Neca box is nice. It's a nice alleyway scene. I didn't realize that I could probably take these out and put the figures in front of them to display them as an idea. I think that looks really nice. The only problem with it is obviously it's like a cheap cardboard. But if you can get it to stand up, I think it'll look pretty awesome. Here's Doc Brown head sculpt. Wow, amazing. I love the paint detail on the chin. Makes it look like he hasn't shaved in a day or two, which is kind of nice. You know, even the wrinkle lines on the face, there's very accurate to Christopher Lloyd's likeness. I think one of the most impressive parts about this figure is looking at the hair and how it was painted and sculpted and threaded to look more like hair fibers. And I think that's something that some toy companies should take notes from, because Neca did an incredible job here with that. And just like the amazing articulation, you still have like a ball joint movement, and also just the face. It just looks so realistic with that mouth open, the ear holes. It really looks hyper realistic for an action figure, and I'm very, very impressed with this. Even the silver sheen on his 2015 shades, they look like the movie. To see the shadowing moves makes it look metallic, like a shiny metallic material. Yeah, I'm very impressed with this head sculpt. And then the jacket as well. It looks really nice, nicely gold. I love that the tie is a see-through material, just like we saw that in the movie. It can bend up as well, so that's nice. And the shirt's really nice detail. It kind of looks like he went to Chinatown or something, which is cool. And then the jacket folds out really nice. You have the repeated detail here on the jacket inside of the coat. The pants are really nicely, beautifully made. The other impressive part here is the green pant coming down with the boot and the antenna in the back. Looks like he has iPhones strapped to his boots, but I'm sure they're like, you know, they're his tech shoes. They do all kinds of crazy stuff. But I really like that. It looks really nice, and I like the antennas detail on the back of the boot there. It looks really, really nice. Nicely done, Neca. I'm really impressed. Even the back of the coat with those wrinkle details and seam lines looks like it's been sewn well. Really nice. A nice wristwatch on his wrist there. I think you can take those off. They look removable. Once you take the hand off, you can take those off. Here is his other wristwatch as well. Very nicely detailed. The band goes all the way around that way. Very nice, Neca. Really like that. I feel that they're only improving with time what Neca has done here with the accessories and details. Looks metallic even though it's not. All these figures have same articulation with the arms, bending at the elbow. The wrist is very well articulated for stop motion. I think that'd be really fantastic. Also does rotate 360. He can do that on both sides. On his legs, he does have the knee joint articulation. So his boot not only can articulate up and down, can also swivel 360 there. And so that is really, really nice. So nice articulation also. And his legs do go back up this far. Doc Brown can definitely kick up that far. So he does have some great joint and movement there. So you can have fun posing Doc Brown in the future. Here's the camera detail, really nice here with the yellow accent at the top. Here's the back side of it. So looks like he's looking through the camera, and this is the back side of it. So it looks really nice. Nice detailing, Neca. I really like this. It's going to look great posed with Doc. We also got this miniature newspaper. It's just printed paper, but it's a nice accessory. It's just like the box art of the front, but it's nice to have a smaller scaled version to scale with our new Doc. Here are the alternate hands that it comes with. These are going to help us with holding the briefcase and other accessories like the paper newspaper or the camera, I'm sure. So these are definitely going to help if we need to pose Doc in holding different things. Now the briefcase I'm super impressed with. It's got that nice metallic sheen, so it looks like it's made out of aluminum, the case. I really love that both sides say emergency cash, but written in different ways. More accurate to the realism of somebody temporarily adding this with tape and writing on it, what is it, on both sides, so he knows what's inside the briefcase. And as you open the briefcase, it's got that shiny sheen of the protectors. Here inside is the look at the money from 1955, 1923, 1917, etc. You have all the years here posted with these vintage banknotes, which is very impressive to me that they even scanned the detail of what those vintage bills look like. This is the attention to detail that I love Neca does, because it makes it more hyper realistic, and it's also memorializing these things that we see in the movie in miniature scale for our collection. So I'm thoroughly impressed with this. Obviously Doc would have this with him everywhere he goes when he travels to continue to collect bills, and I'm sure he has this in 2015 to collect 2015 cash, because it's not in here. But it's a very cool accessory nonetheless. And even in the future, if we get future Doc Brown figures, it's nice to have this accessory so we can use that for other scenes where we actually did see Doc show this to Marty in the movies. Here are the alternate head sculpts that we received from Neca. I like the one where he's kind of laughing and smiling. It reminds me in the movie when he says, when Marty asks him, "What's on your face?" He's like, "Oh, you like it? It's a new skin rejuvenation." So like it was a face mask to help his skin look younger.
I went to a rejuvenation clinic and got a whole natural overhaul. They took out some wrinkles, did a hair repair, change of blood, added a good 30 to 40 years to my life. They also replaced my spleen and colon. What do you think?
You look great, Doc.
Which is a really great scene. And then this one, he looks more concerned, like, "Jennifer will be fine, don't worry about it." You know, it looks really nice. It's nice to have alternate Christopher Lloyd head sculpts. It looks a little bit stylized different here, so they do pay attention to that. There is alternates in the hair combing right there. So yeah, that I thought they were going to be exactly the same, but it looks like they do comb the hair slightly different. Here it's a little neater combed, here it's a little messy. So as you can see, they do pay attention to those even slight details. So these are new head sculpts. They really go into it, even with the hairlines being different and the hairstyle different. So good job on Neca for not being lazy and sloppy. It looks like they really paid attention even to how his hair was combed and presented with the different face sculpts. Which one do you like better? These are all great to me. Here's a look at the Neca head sculpts that we've gotten so far. We obviously got 3 right now in the 2015 Doc edition. In the previous 1955 Doc, we got 2 head sculpts. It's nice to have 5 Christopher Lloyd head sculpts now that we can use for our figures as they keep releasing them. Obviously 2015, I definitely want to use that because it's iconic to those moments. But it's nice to have these swappable heads. One thing to note that seems kind of accurate to me is that if you notice the hair on the back of 1955 Doc's hair, he's supposedly younger and supposed to have, you know, I guess a youthful look. But if you notice, all the 2015 Docs, which is supposed to come from 1985, he's older, so his hair is whiter. And then here in 1955, because he was younger back then, his hair is a little bit more of a golden yellow color. That's white as well, but it's just a different shade. So I'm glad Neca did that because it's consistent to time travel This is 1985 Doc, this is 1955 Doc, so of course his hair is going to be different. Let me know in the comments section below, which Doc Brown head sculpt do you like best? And most importantly, which head sculpt do you feel better represents the likeness of Christopher Lloyd? I don't know, I think they're all great, but my personal favorite will be 2015 with the shades on, and I really like this new Doc head sculpt. I truly believe this head sculpt right here truly captures the likeness of Christopher Lloyd in my view, although I feel they all do. I just feel that one's the closest if we look at the other ones. But fantastic job, Neca. I really loved all these head sculpts. They're really fun to add to the collection. Here's Doc Brown and Marty McFly in 2015. I adjusted the hands on Doc Brown so he could hold his camera and the newspaper, so I'm glad I did get those alternate hands on him, because now he's able to hold those accessories without them falling. So it looks really great together, this pairing. It's nice that Neca has given us a proper Doc Brown from 2015 and Marty McFly from 2015, and I really love the way they look together. Fantastic. Really iconic to Back to the Future 2, and with the backdrop that Neca throws in, even though it's cardboard and paper, I still love the way it looks, and it looks very professional, and it's very fun for display. Here's a side-by-side of 2015 Doc with our 1955 Doc. Really nice to see them scaling the same size, as they should be the same size. They're the same person, just from different time travel periods. But it's nice to have these two variants for Doc in the future. I wonder which Doc we can get. Definitely waiting for a 1985 radiation suit Doc. That would definitely be my next choice to pick up another Doc if they release more. And here's my entire collection of the Neca Back to the Future 7-inch figure line. I have 7 figures total, including 4 Marty McFlys, which is a lot of Marty McFlys. Love having these different Martys from the movies because it's very iconic. I'm still waiting for Enchantment Under the Sea Marty Dance with red guitar, because that'd be nice. We do have the yellow Chiquita guitar and this black one that I pose him with, so that would be neat to see another Marty Enchantment Under the Sea. I'd love to see a Lorraine McFly. That'd be awesome. Or a George McFly. Here we have Biff Tannen. He is the tallest Neca figure in the line, even taller than Doc. And of course our brand new 2015 Doc and 1955 Doc. So these are great. I love what Neca has done to give us some amazing action figures finally from a movie that we toy collectors and movie fans have wanted for a very long time. So I'm very happy to have these new Neca toys in my collection. Well, there you have it, a brand new look at my 2015 from Neca Doc Brown from the future with his briefcase of cash, his alternate head sculpt, alternate hands, and of course the iconic newspaper wristwatches. I love the camera in his hands. It's just amazing. And the likeness to Christopher Lloyd is very, very incredible. They did a fantastic job with the detail. The coat glows gold and sheens in the light, and his reflective glasses. That's my favorite part of this figure. If you are a massive fan of Back to the Future and Neca or action figures, these are probably the best ones you're ever going to get in terms of just the incredible attention to detail. They get the small wrinkle lines right, the colors right, and it's just really fun to get different versions of these characters that we grew up loving watching Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3. If you are new to this channel or you haven't already, please subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're alerted for future videos on this channel, and I'll see you partners on the next video review.
You weren't the real Buzz Lightyear. You're an action figure.
You are a sad, strange little man. You are a sad, strange little man.
You are a child's plaything.
Hey, Ham, look, I'm Picasso.
I don't get it.